Okay, tell Yeladi.
Shalom.
Shalom.
It's the Benny and Arlene and Aria. It's Alleyland. It's Lara Funland. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Alrighty, chicken littles. It's time to get down to learning. Allie's eating her breakfast. All right, let's start out with Sanchez Land. Arlena gets to pray with the gigantic mouth there. Sanchez Land gets to do the Shema. And Arlena gets to do the 10 Commandments.
Thank you, Lord, for this day, and we all pay attention. We all be safe. And we all be great. All be no fighting. We disobey God. Yeshua, Amen. Shema Israel, Yehovah Eloheinu, Yehovah Echad, Baruch Shemevo Malkuto, Leolam Israel, the Lord our God is one God. God who brought in the land of Egypt, have any idols before God. No. Not have any idols before God. Not have any gods before us. To have them our name and fame. Keep the Shabbat holy, honor mother and father. Don't commit adultery. Do not murder. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal. Do not lie. Do not covet.
All right, pretty good job, Arlena. It took you a little while to get going there, but a pretty good job. Everybody give Arlena the big hand. Oh, it's the Sinclairs. You're in your normal clothing, Pajama Land. Okay. All right, we got a big reading this morning. We're starting Parasha number 40. Okay. We're going to be reading about the talking donkey, I think. And being protected by Yehovah Elohim. Nobody's being able to curse us. We choose not to follow God. Nobody can curse us. All right. All right, let's start us off here. Ali Mae, read Bamidbar 23, verse 4 through 8.
Yep. Can't get it to scroll down.
What's going on there, Ali Mae?
I can't get it to scroll down. I got it now. It won't scroll down, but I just went into full screen mode. Elohim met Balaam, who said to him, I prepared the 7 altars and offered a bull and a ram on each altar. Then Jehovah put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, Go on back to Balak and speak as I tell you. He went back to him, and there, standing by his burnt offerings, he with all the princes of Moab, he made his pronouncement. Balak, the king of Moab, brings me from Aram, from the eastern hills, saying, Come curse Yaakov for me, and denounce Israel. How am I to curse those whom God has not cursed? How am I to denounce those whom Jehovah has not denounced?
Thank you, Allie Mae. All right. Now we got to understand some words, as we always do, about our Parasha and about what we're reading. Make sure the younger kids understand what it is. Now, let's see. Yeshua, let's start with you. What does it mean to curse? How am I to curse? What does he mean by cursing somebody?
Cursing means that it's sort of gossiping.
What do you mean? Explain that a little further.
It's sort of gossiping because cursing is not blessing.
Cursing is not blessing. Okay. Let's see what Riet thinks. Riet, what do you think? How am I to curse? What does he mean about that?
It's to like speak mean words, very bad words to somebody, and to pronounce something very bad on them.
Pronounce something. What do you mean pronounce something bad? Explain that a little further.
Well, like for example, if somebody doesn't get what they want, sometimes they'll say, "I hope you die" or something like that to that person. But a curse can be like it's really bad for somebody to put a curse on somebody.
Okay, that's pretty good, Marley. Give me an example of a. He said, "How am I to curse?" What would something like that be?
Well, okay, how to curse is like how what how do I curse?
Yeah, I'm looking for an example of that. See if
Oh,
you understand what the word means. Use the word curse in an example. Like what's the man saying?
well, like how can I say bad things to people whom God has not done, who God hasn't done, said bad things to?
Okay. Benjamin, what do you think? What is this cursing?
Cursing is like doing harm or doing harm on someone or something, like like a punishment.
Like a punishment, give it an example. Like what would we see? You know,
Like
what would this man be saying to them? Giving what type of punishment?
like if someone if someone um if someone stole something and he's gonna get a punishment for what he stole.
So he's speaking a punishment over Israel? He's trying to speak a punishment over Israel?
Yeah.
You sure?
Wait. Alright. Um. I think yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that maybe he's gonna put a curse on Israel.
Okay, Victoria, what do you think this is? It says, how am I to curse? What is a curse?
A curse is like preventing someone to do something. So it's like someone, like God could say like you can't like do something, and then that person, he won't be able, like if he wants to do it, he won't be able to do it.
Use an example, Victoria.
Um, okay, so it can be like, it can be like to not talk to someone, like to not talk to your family or something like that, to like not talk to someone for like a day, so then he will prevent you from doing that for a reason.
That's a curse? I think that's a blessing.
Well, no, that's like you want to talk to your family.
Well, maybe, you want to go to sleep and things like that, and people just talking, that's a curse?
I think it is. It's like
Okay.
preventing you from talking to your family.
Okay. Let's see. Lever Baloney, thank you for showing up this morning. Okay, Lev, what is a curse, Lev? Explain to me what a curse is. This guy's trying to curse Israel. What is a curse?
Shalom, Rabbi.
Good morning, Lever Baloney.
A curse is like something like a plague or something. Like how in Egypt, when Pharaoh didn't let the children of Israel go get out of Egypt, and like burn offerings to God sent a curse on them, and what the curse was plagues.
What kind of plagues?
There was water turning into blood, frogs, lice on their body, and then flies.
Well, Yeshua likes frogs. Yeshua Lara likes frogs.
But they were everywhere. So if you open your mouth, one could jump in there.
Okay, so now we understand, everybody, what a curse is. Okay, because we got to understand that, because that's what we're going to be talking about today and tomorrow, about somebody trying to curse you. Now, can Arlena, can you explain to me what a curse is now that you've heard? Arlena, tell me what a curse is. Don't look to Leah, look to me and tell me what a curse is.
Um, um, someone curse, if someone like curse, you get a punishment.
So somebody can tell God to punish you?
No.
Well, you just told me the curse was a punishment. Hmm. Did you eat breakfast this morning, Arlena? It's a simple yes or no question. Did you eat breakfast? Okay. This is why you're not being able to think real good. I know carbs running your brain. All right. So now it's good. We've got to understand what a curse is. Now, can anybody curse us? Let's see. Let's go back to Yeshua. Yeshua, can somebody curse you?
No,
No? Then why is this guy trying to curse Israel?
because he doesn't want Israel to be alive. He wants it dead. He wants everything bad
Wants everything bad. So why does he want everything bad?
because they don't love God. He doesn't love God, the King.
Okay. Can somebody curse can somebody curse you? Can somebody speak a curse over you and your family?
No,
Are you sure?
no.
What do you think, Adasa?
Um, um, um,
Somebody can curse the family. Curse them.
don't curse the family.
You say they can or they cannot?
They can't curse the family.
Okay, they can. All right, let's go over to Marley. Marley. Oh, we made that's a gigantic mouth. Gigantic mouth. You can put a watermelon in there. Now you got your braces off. Perfect teeth. You're just showing everybody all your perfect teeth. Look at Allie Mae's smile. Okay. Marley, can somebody curse you?
Yes.
Somebody can curse you? How's that happen?
Well, someone can say, "You hope you die," or "Hope a rock falls on your head." So people can
Okay.
curse you, but it might not happen.
It might not happen or it will happen.
Well, there's a possibility it would happen.
What are the factors that would make it happen?
Well, if you live near a cliff, well, at the bottom, a rock could probably fall.
So somebody says, I hope a rock falls on you, and God is going to listen to that person?
No.
So what would be the factor that God would listen to that person?
Well, if I don't believe in God, and that person says it could probably happen
Okay, Riette, Pooh Bear head.
then.
Well,
Did you like coming to the Sukkot service?
yes.
Yes.
It was really fun. I enjoyed it.
Amen.
And well, what I wanted to say was, well, a rock could possibly fall on your head. If the curse, just say the curse could happen if you disobey God.
Okay, the curse could happen if you disobey God. So some pagan can say, I hope your hair falls out. And then if you disobey God, God's going to listen to that and make all your hair fall out, Riette?
Well, if if the person is disobeying God, but if they're obeying God by the time God protects those who believe in Him and are doing right who are listening to him.
So God's going to protect you from your hair falling out?
Yeah, sort of.
Wouldn't it look funny?
Yes.
You had no hair?
But it would also be the worst thing when it comes to hair, because you then like maybe if you have a pet, then the pet would be laughing at you because he's not the only one shedding fur.
Okay, that one works well. That's pretty funny. Mia's got her hand up. Mia Wea Chia Pia.
Shalom, Rabbi. I the part about the cursing somebody. Can somebody curse you? Well, they're not supposed to, but it's their choice whether to do it or not. I remember what God said. God's promise to Abraham was, "I'll bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you."
Okay, so then why is Balaam trying to curse Israel?
Balaam saw all he heard the money that Balak was. He heard that Balak was going to offer him a big sum of money or give him whatever he wants. So Balaam thought of trying to do it so he could get that award, that bribe.
So people will bring a curse on themselves because of they want to get more money.
Could be. God says don't accept a bribe.
Okay, let's go to Allie Mae. Allie Mae, what do you think? And if God says I'm going to bless those that bless Israel, Balaam, what's this guy doing?
mm, well, let's see. He was saying bad stuff about Israel, I guess. It's like what he's trying to get him to do.
Yeah, he was, but why was he doing it?
Why isn't he doing it?
Well, why is he doing it?
Why is he doing it?
Correct.
Well, I guess because I think maybe because he thinks that Israel shouldn't be there or something, maybe. Or that Israel is, maybe he thinks that Israel is being like annoying and stuff. Could be.
Annoying? So you curse
Like,
someone because they're being annoying? I'm sure your mom's then cursed you.
plenty of times.
So your mom puts a curse on you?
No, I'm kidding.
So you can curse somebody for being annoying?
No. They they put a curse on it. They were trying to put a curse on Israel because they didn't like Israel.
So you don't like somebody? Like you got a funny looking nose, so that they curse you because Allie Mae's got a funny looking nose? Is that a reason to curse somebody because they got a funny looking nose?
No.
Let's see, Victoria, what do you think is a good reason to curse somebody?
I think maybe if they're being like disrespectful to someone, like especially God, if they're being disrespectful to God, then he will curse that person.
So here Balaam is saying curse Israel because they're traveling in the desert. You think that's okay?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, you shouldn't curse someone for that. Like, no, that's not okay. but you shouldn't do that, but he wanted to do that.
What would be a good reason to curse somebody? Is there a good reason to curse somebody? Victoria?
Well, like you shouldn't curse someone, but if God wants to curse someone, it would be because they're being disrespectful or they're like trying to kill people or something like that.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, everybody. Starting off a little slow. This is good. Adrian, read verse 4 for us, Adrian.
Okay. Give me a second. Elohim met Balaam. He said to him, I prepared the 7 altars and offered a bull and a ram on each altar.
Now, who's Elohim?
God.
Huh?
God.
Adrian?
I would figure that it's God because Elohim, but the sentence, what's being said, is also a bit.
You've only made a half a sentence. Did you eat breakfast this morning?
No.
Yeshua, who's Elohim? Adrian doesn't know. Can you tell him?
Elohim is God. Is Jehovah. Is God, the Lord.
Just Jehovah?
Yes, the one who is one. The Father who is
Come on. You know.
and there's Yeshua and the Ruach HaKodesh.
Say it again. So who's Elohim?
God is God and Yeshua and the Ruach HaKodesh.
Oh, okay, so back to Adrian. Adrian, who's Elohim?
I know that Elohim means God. It was just that the way, because for some reason I thought the him here was Balaam, so in some way God prepared the 7 altars and offered a bull and a ram on each altar.
Well, who's meeting with Balaam?
Elohim.
Well, who's Elohim? Who's Elohim? Does he own Starbucks?
Elohim. Jehovah.
Just Jehovah?
Yeah.
Ali Mae, is it just Jehovah?
No, it's Jehovah, and Ruach Hakodesh and Yeshua.
Okay, Benjamin, who's Elohim?
It's God, Yeshua, and the Ruach HaKodesh.
Okay. Adrian, who's Elohim?
Elohim is Jehovah, Ruach HaKodesh, and Yeshua.
Okay. Now that we got that straight. Now we got to find out who somebody else is. Leah, who's Balaam?
Balaam is the guy that Balak has sent to curse Israel.
Where's he from?
He's from Balaam is, I think he's an Emirate. No, he's not an Emirate.
Is he a Jew or a Gentile?
He's a Gentile.
So a Gentile is talking to Elohim?
Yeah.
Is this before Yeshua came to earth as a man?
Yes, this is way before. Has not yet happened.
Okay. Victoria, how is a Gentile talking to Elohim before Yeshua came to earth as a man?
They could talk to God.
They can?
They could. Yeah.
They could. What do you mean they could? I thought that the Jews are the only ones that talk to God before Yeshua came.
Oh, they they could, they,
They stop mid-sentence.
they could talk to God.
That sounded like a question.
They could talk to God.
Are you sure? The church people tell me they can talk to God now that Yeshua came.
Mm. I think they could.
You think they could?
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
No, you're not sure. Okay. All right. Allie Mae and then Mia. Allie Mae and then Mia.
So anybody that wants to talk to God can talk to God. If they choose to talk to God, they can talk to God no matter if they're a Jew or a Gentile. They can talk to God whether they want
Yeah, right. After Yeshua came, right?
to.
After Yeshua came?
No, anytime.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
What Bible are you reading?
I read the complete Jewish Bible.
Oh, okay. Mia's got her hand up.
Well, Balaam can speak to God.
Well,
Okay, well, this is a good purpose, okay? Well, God spoke to Balaam, but it was in dreams. So God can speak to us. Yes, God spoke to Moshe face to face, but God spoke to Balaam in dreams. And that's before Yeshua came. I wanted to say something.
my microphone wasn't unmuted. Now it's unmuted. He spoke to me, and in dreams it said Elohim met with Balaam.
Probably with a dream or a vision, probably something like that.
Does it say that?
No. Or was Yeshua, well, I'm sorry. Elohim met Balaam.
What do you think the word met means?
Talking.
Talking.
Like,
okay.
This way.
Like this way.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Not that close.
Not that. You don't think that close? How come you don't think that close?
Because I don't know.
Personal space.
But God. Perfect. Well, God met Balaam, so he said he spoke to him.
And yeah, he said he met with him and he spoke to him. Doesn't say it's a dream, right?
Right.
So
Okay, it can be both ways then.
he's meeting with this goy.
Yeah. People of the remember what God says that the law is for everyone. So even though he's a Gentile, I don't know if he was following God or not. If he was, that God could speak to him. Remember what prior to this, God told Balaam, only do as I tell you.
Okay, let me talk to Marley. I'll come back to you in a second in the lab. Marley, who's Balaam? Is he a Jew or a Gentile?
A Jew?
He's a Jew, so why is he wants to put a curse on his family?
Well, it could be for the rich rewards.
Oh, so you want to curse your father so you get your reward?
I mean, you could be next to the king.
Oh, so you think he's wanting to take over the throne? So that's why you would curse your father so you would die and you would take over the throne at work?
Probably. But I would do it.
You would do it?
I wouldn't.
So you think Balaam is a Jew? What do you think? What do you think, Riyad? You agree or disagree with your sister?
Well, Balaam was a Jew, but he just became overtaken by greed and riches.
Balaam's a Jew?
Yeah,
Cursing other Jews?
yes, because he wanted fame and money. He was bribed.
So Balak is seeking a Jew to curse the Jews?
Yeah.
Wow. Lev, then Allie Mae.
Yeah. Balaam is not a Jew. He's a Gentile.
You know where he's from?
Midian?
Where? Harris?
Midian.
Midian.
Midianite.
Okay, Allie Mae, is Balaam a Jew or a Gentile?
He is a Gentile.
He's a Gentile. Let's see. Benjamin, is Balaam a Jew or a Gentile, or is he from Italy?
He's a Gentile.
But Marley and Riette was telling me he's a Jew.
No, he's a Gentile.
Where's he from?
Wait, I think I know where he's from.
Wait.
I don't know where he's from, but I know he's a Gentile.
Leia, do you know where he's from? Is he from Park Slope?
No, he's from somewhere where the Euphrates River is.
Or what?
Where the Euphrates River is. Like,
What do you think? Okay, Victoria, what do you think? Is Balaam a Jew or a Gentile?
A Gentile.
He's a Gentile.
Yes.
Gentile. So a Gentile's trying to curse a Jew? Victoria?
Oh, yeah. He was yeah, I think yeah. I don't know. Um oh yeah, he God wanted him to curse them.
Okay, Leb has got her hand waving fervently.
where Balaam is from is because it says Numbers 23 verse in it says in Numbers 23 verse 7, he made his pronouncement. Balak, the king of Moab, brings me from Aram, from the eastern hills. So Balaam is from Aram, the eastern hills.
From the east.
From the east.
Very good, Lev. Very good. It's right there on the page, everybody. All right. So what we're talking about here is a Gentile. First of all, in verse 4, a Gentile in the Old Testament, in the Torah itself, is talking to a Jew, talking to Elohim, not a Jew. Balaam is from Aram. He's not from the tribes, any of the 12 tribes of Israel. He is talking to Elohim, so that means he's talking to the Father, the Son, and the Ruach HaKodesh. That's talking to Jehovah, Yeshua, and the Ruach. He's talking to all three because that's why it says Elohim. Elohim is plurality. Okay? He's talking to them. We met with them, and they're talking, and then the Elohim says, "Don't put a curse on Israel. Don't put a curse." Because in verse 8, read verse 8, Lev.
How am I to curse those whom God has not cursed? How am I to denounce those who Jehovah has not denounced?
Okay, now we got to go to another word. Make sure we know what we're talking about here. Allie Mae, what does the word denounce mean?
I think it means like maybe um maybe like
That a new leather coat that you're wearing?
it's a leather jacket, yeah.
Allie's wearing leather. She's a biker girl. You gonna ride a motorcycle, Allie Mae?
And my dad used to, yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, let's see. Mia. Mia's looking up. What does the word denounce mean, Mia?
Denounce is, hold on.
Mia's looking for it.
Okay, denounce. To attack or condemn openly and threateningly. To accuse formally. To announce the ending of something in a formal way. It means to attack. But to make it open.
So how am I to attack those whom Jehovah has not attacked?
Yeah. Because that's what it says, attack or condemn somebody.
Or would it be attack or condemn?
I think it'd be condemn.
What does condemn mean?
Oh, you said another word.
Condemn is. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Yeah, I didn't say wait. I said wait a minute.
Well, still, it has weight in it.
Well.
Condemn says to find to be wrong, to show the guilt, to announce judgment upon, to officially declare unfit for use. So it'd be condemn would be to find some fault. And to like and like to tell the person, oh, you're guilty.
How am I to find?
Okay. All right, so let's go over to Leah. So he says, how am I to condemn those? How am I to curse those whom God has not cursed? How am I to denounce those whom Jehovah has not denounced? What do you think he's saying there? What is Balaam saying to Balak? Leia?
I think sorry, my throat really hurts. I think what he's saying to Balak is saying to Balaam. Well, oh wait, I remember. Balak, because the Israelites, he noticed, because he's the king of Moab. He noticed that the Israelites have not taken over the land, but like have like what is it called? Like there's just so much people in the land. So he's going. He called Balaam, I think, to yeah. He's a messenger. Balaam's Balak's messenger to go curse Israel. So yeah, it's basically what it says here is he told Balaam to go to Israel and to curse Yaakov and to denounce Israel, which means like to like reject Israel.
Maria said denounce was to condemn. Why would he be trying to condemn Israel? Denounce.
To like, well, he would condemn them to. It's like a public like. Condemning is like something you do in public to like say like I disapprove of you. I condemn you. It's like yeah, you disapprove of them. I don't know what it would do. Like maybe it's basically like expressing the way like what's his name again? Balaam is expressing Balak's disapproval to Israel.
Okay. All right. Very good discussion so far. All right. So, Riet, is Balaam a Jew or a Gentile?
Gentile.
Marley, is Balaam a Jew or a Gentile?
Gentile.
Adrian, where's Balaam from?
Aram. The eastern hills of Aram.
Is he a Gentile or a Jew?
Gentile.
All right. So can a Gentile curse a Jew?
Yeah, I mean, if there is a way.
Where's
Yes,
the way? How is that? Tell me.
If the Jew abandons God, he is not protected by God from curses.
So a Gentile can curse a Jew if he's left God?
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you think, Ben? You agree or disagree with what Adrian said?
I agree. Well,
You agree? Why is that?
no, wait.
No, wait. I'm waiting.
Huh?
I'm waiting.
Well, it's yeah, Balak or Balak. It's Balaam. Oh, Balaam. He's a Gentile.
Yeah, well, that's what my question is. Can a Gentile curse a Jew? Adrian says yes.
Well, yeah, he's a Gentile. Yeah.
Can he curse a Jew, Benjamin? You're not listening.
Can he curse a Jew?
Can a Gentile curse a Jew?
He can try to curse a Jew. But if he does, God's gonna turn that curse into a blessing. And if the Jew tries to bless the person who's cursing him, he's gonna turn that blessing into a curse onto Balaam.
What do you think, Leia? Are you in agreement with your brother, or sort of agreement, disagreement?
I'm in
Agree with Adrian?
I agree with Adrian that a Gentile can curse us. It's just that I don't think it would work. It's like a trying. They could curse us if they want to, but they won't succeed because God will turn that curse into a blessing for us, and that curse they sent to us into a well they will yeah that curse they sent to us will be a blessing. Yeah, and they basically just curse themselves if they try to like curse us because God is like in between.
So Jehovah plays the fence. He leans whichever way he's leaning.
No, like God, like he, like if you obey God and you like fully love Him with all your heart, mind, and soul and strength, like I don't. God wouldn't like if you're a faithful servant and someone tries to curse you, God wouldn't allow that curse to go through.
Okay. But there are some factors that he would let that curse go through.
I mean, if you're disobedient.
A Gentile can curse a disobedient Jew.
Yes, because they don't have the protection of God with them.
God is going to listen to a Gentile to curse. Okay. Interesting. So Leia's sort of agreeing with Adrian. Mia and Lev. Well,
We don't.
People bring curses.
No, Israel, specifically Israel.
Israel brings curses upon themselves by their actions.
And no one cannot curse us. God says, I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you.
okay. So we got difference in the opinion. Let's see what Victoria thinks. Victoria! What do you think?
I think that like a Jew can curse a a Gentile can curse a Jew, but with God's authority. So if he lets them, or if he tells them to do it, then he will let them.
Explain that a little further, Victoria. Let's see if we're on the. I don't understand what you said. Let's see what. Explain it further.
Okay, so I think that if God like tells a Gentile, or yeah, if God tells a Gentile to curse a Jew, then he will let them because he told them to. But also, if he, I think if a a Gentile, like wants to curse them, I don't like if God thinks that it can be for the right reason, then he will let them.
So then God sometimes has his promises because, Levimia is quoted in Bereshit 12, Genesis 12:3, where it said, Jehovah said, I will curse those that curse, I bless those that bless Israel and curse those that curse. So that only happens some of the time, Victoria?
So then it would only be like that if he tells them to, then it will only be for like that exception that a Gentile could curse a Jew. It would be if he tells them to.
And Jehovah would tell a Gentile to curse a Jew? Wouldn't that be silly?
Well, I don't know. He told
Wouldn't that
Balaam
be a
to.
hypocrite? Wouldn't that be a hypocrite? Does God change?
No, he doesn't change, but he says like, but if he didn't say if he told them to, he just says those who curse. And so if they just like someone that doesn't know God or doesn't care about God, if someone does that, then he will like curse them too, curse them back like that.
Mia's got her hand up.
Okay, people cannot curse us, Jews. Well, I don't know. People cannot curse Israel. Why I say that? Because yes, Genesis 12:3, but also is that since God's the same yesterday, today, and forever, means that He will keep His promise. That means that if a Gentile tries to curse us, then God will not let it slide. He's gonna turn that curse on them. He keeps His promises. If He didn't keep His promises and He was like other human beings, not keep His promise and lying, then God would be a hypocrite then, and that's a God I would not want to follow.
Okay. So we got some differences of opinion. Let's see what Leather Girl, Allie Mae, what do you think, Leather Girl?
Mm, I also don't think that Gentiles could curse Jews unless they are actually not listening to what God says. If they don't follow God's rules, then curse them if they won't listen.
So God is going to sometimes bless those that bless Israel, and sometimes He doesn't curse those that curse Israel?
No, He does bless those who bless Israel, and He does curse those who curses
But
Israel.
only sometimes.
No, He does all the time. Like every time that somebody curses them, He curses the other people. He won't let the curse get to them, but I think that if that
Okay.
person that's not listening, that he will curse that person.
Okay. All right, we're going to pick up this discussion tomorrow. Okay. Have a discussion with your parents to see if God sometimes follows His Genesis 12:3 promise. You sure we got your hand up? No, you're just having your hand behind your head. Okay. All right, let's close our day in prayer. I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10. Lev?
3.
Nope. Allie Mae?
10.
Nope. Arlena?
7.
You got it. Close us in prayer, Arlena.
Thank you, Lord, for this day. And we all be safe. And we all don't fight. Do not steal. Do not murder. And do not commit adultery. And we have a good class for this morning. Messiah, amen.
Amen. Have a great day there, chickens. See you tomorrow. Shalom.